Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is a huge day in the life of the rhinoceros iguanas here. We are going to be moving them to their new home. Very excited, so let's get it going. Hey, Petro, this is my boy Petro. He's a little cool and he's confused because his Rampy is not here. So we're gonna bring him a few short feet away. Easy, easy, buddy. All right, there you go. You got to support these guys. They get nervous. They feel like they're going to fall. And of course, I've got one hand, so that's not the best way to carry him. But anyhow, what I'm excited about, friends, is we recently rehomed to my friend Tom Crutchfield the blue iguanas. And I want to show you all that I've been up to. I have been busy. Oh, so here we go. There's Guapo and Lola. And now we come to this section, which I have been cleaning, changing, creating shelving. Let's go ahead and put them up here. Come on, bud. There you go. There you go. Look at how nice and high that platform is for you. Nice and safe. It's high, but it's safe. Look where you are. Look at this. Where are you? Let's get this shed away from his eye. That's a good boy. Oh, I love this lizard, man. These guys are gonna have so much fun in here. It's much more space. I can walk around easy. I can do what I gotta do, but let me show you, check this out. Got a nice ramp. I've lifted the level of the soil up here. I've extended it so that the female can lay her eggs. We got a ramp coming down this way. Okay, we got a little tree trunk there. A ramp coming up so they can bask up here. And of course, we have, everything else is very similar. I might eventually like to put a log in here, something else they can climb on. They've got their elevated house, but it's very similar to the blue iguanas, although we just did a few things. So had to bring in a lot of buckets of soil to get them set up, but that's a nice platform there. The sun's gonna hit it perfectly so they can bask. Late afternoon sun down here, and of course everything else is pretty much the same. The water over here I use this to stand on when I want to get up to this cage. But yeah, we got a nice water hole. Very, very simple. Let's go get the female. Let's go get her. So this is now the Cyclora complex, and pretty excited about that. Let's go get the female, see what she's doing, and get them into their new home. I wanted to get them in the new home quick because they're going to be breeding and laying eggs soon, so I want them to settle in. Let's see, she seems like she might be in here. Yep, there she is. Wait a minute, I'm a goofball. Wait, this is my girl, right? Oh, there she is. Look at, actually, this is Petro. What a dingbat. We already got the female in. Oh, what are you going to do? It's not like I've known these lizards for over 10 years or anything. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh boy, he's on my watch there, on my Fitbit. All right, let's get them over here now. And it's just a short little trip, but you never know how they're gonna really take to the change. Yeah, there's she. So funny. Come on up. There you go, there you go. That's your new home, guys. That's your new home. So there is Petra and Petro, and this is really, really cool. Look at these two. So exciting when you put them in a new habitat. See how they behave, and they may have to reset a little bit. I did use a few things from their old one so that there'd be similar scents. I am really stoked on how they're going to wind up behaving in here. And I'm excited to see that. Now, she did have that little shed. Come here, girl. There we go. We got it. Beautiful multi-horn on her. Nice head humps. And then you go all the way down and she's just gorgeous. And right over here to this handsome male. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Beautiful blue eyes. And again, another beautiful horn. So they're cool. After the evening, they're going to warm up here. I'm going to allow them to warm up, and we'll come back later and we'll check them out and see how they're adapting to the new place. But here's what's got to happen, friends. I've been dying for this day. Because I have been, as the years go on, you know, when I actually built this enclosure that they were in, I used reclaimed wood. I just used old wood, and you can see that it's just ugly. It's not the prettiest thing, and I told you guys I'm really going to be making some changes here at the camp. Things are rotting out. This whole thing needs to go. We're getting rid of it, and I'm going to extend this here, and this will all become area for our cherryhead tortoises, who are currently eating some zucchini from 710 Farms out there in Indiantown. Shout out to Travis for hooking the critters up with some of the produce he can't sell. So I have a really good connection where I can get this produce for the animals. So there's some cherry heads up in the early morning. But I'm going to break this whole thing down now. So this is going to take some time, friends. And we are going to get rid of this cage. So that's what I'm going to be starting to do right now. I got to get on top. I got to take off some of the metal. I got to take off the roof. I got to disconnect it from the main cage. I got to cut some PVC. So I've got my work cut out for me. That's what I'm going to get to right now. So here we go. Okay, so I've made an awesome mess, and there's some refuse, and here's where I'm at right now. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in the big guns. I'm gonna bring the machine over here, the little excavator. I'm gonna rip this out. I'm gonna kind of rip out, I'd like to try and rip out this post, this board, that post. Of course, I need to get rid of this. I'm gonna try and break this off that little house. I'd like to save it if I can. If not, it's not the end of the world. But what I plan on doing is, you see this elevation change here? I'm going to slope it down and kind of bring it up against this wall here to help retain some of the soil that I put over there, so it'll kind of even out the pressure that's pushing outwards. Then simply I am going to make a temporary fence. I'm going to add another one of these 12 by 2s, I think they are. 2 by 12? Yeah, that's how you say it. Another 2 by 12 all the way along, and then the cherry heads will have all this. It'll slope down, whoop-de-doo. But what I'll do is, after I clean all this up, I'll dig a trench and I'll put some more telephone pole and kind of, you know, make this whole area of grass an area for the cherry heads to come out and move around in. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to go get the machine. We're going to keep moving. And yeah, it's just a whole lot of fun today working on the farm.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to our longtime supporter, LJ Moorer.
Okay, so I don't know. I made a mess. Basically, here's the plan. I am going to dig a trench. I'm going to try and sink some pole and make a fence over here. I'm just going to get it done. Then I got to hoe and rake this out nice and smooth and spread some of the pine needles back on over it. Then I'll let the cherry heads back out. Now, I may not get this done in one day here, so I'm going to break for lunch. And yeah, I just created more work for myself. But, you know, with the machine, you can get into so much trouble. But in the meantime, it looks like Petro and Petra are having fun in their new house. They're just exploring it. It's warmed up nicely. They are doing very well. And so I'm very excited, man. This is good stuff. So let me go get lunch. I got Leo home from school. He wasn't feeling well. And so I got to get him lunch. I got to get me lunch. And I'm going to get back at it. But yeah, lots of work to do. Lots of work. But it'll be nice. This whole area will be smoothed out. Nice little topography, and I can guarantee this is going to be the area where I find most of the eggs in the coming years, because they like to lay up high. I got to fix that over there and knock down, and we're just going to make a longer fence, man. This is what we're going to do. Okay, see ya. Okay, day 2 of the cherry head revamping, and I noticed that I forgot to cap this, and we had water splash out. Okay, so that's a problem. We don't want that, do we? And then we have water coming out over here also, because I need to cap this stuff off. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this finished. I have to go somewhere tomorrow, so I want to get this finished so I can at least rake it down, smooth it out, dial in these 2 things, and I'll save the cleanup for when I get back from my little trip. But at least I'll be able to let these cherry heads out to wander around. We'll rake up some of these roots, get rid of some of this nonsense here that we got just floating around, add to the junk pile. But okay, yeah, I'm gonna get back on the old tractoroo here, excavator, the machine of greatness. Best thing in the world right there. That man created such mechanical beasts is awesome. Hopefully I have enough pole left. If not, I will improvise. But that's it. Here I go. Let's get to it, friends. Okay. Okay, I am done for the day. I got everything I wanted accomplished for today because I'm leaving tomorrow morning early. I still got to work on bike stuff. But yeah, it's pretty good, man. We got all the cherry heads out. They're exploring this whole new area. You could see by the bamboo leaves. I ran out of pine needles, so I just went ahead and got some bamboo leaves to cover up the soil. Will allow that to, it'll deteriorate, enrich the soil. I'll probably come back next week. I'll put some plants. I'll probably soften up these corners here, really try and obscure this a little bit. But here are the rhinos. There's Petro and Petra checking out things. They're just settling in nicely. I went up on top, I raked all the pine needles off so there's more sun gonna beat down through the iguana cage. We got it spread out here. Lots of work, friends, but that machine made it so much easier. I love that thing. Basically what I also did is I put a wire down here in case we get any hatchlings. They're going to be locked in, and of course the adults can't get out as well, which is nice. So we've really thought of everything. I got the wire on this side, and on the other side is wire, so it's really tightened up nicely here. No hatchlings are going to get out because every once in a while I do find some. There's Darth Maul checking out. You got lots of new places to lay, Angel. Oh yes, very cool. We cleaned out the water, we cleaned out their hide. We've got a lot of cherry heads, and I'm always looking for more. I'll probably raise some up and just add to the colony now that we have more room. Very, very exciting. Of course, I still have this big pile of nonsense that I'm going to have to contend with when I get back. But I'll just chop it all up, load it up into the truck, and take it to the landfill just to get rid of it. Then I'll do something with that soil. I'll spread it out, smooth out the driveway, get things back to normal. But this was fun. I haven't done a big project like this in a while, so it's nice to get things going again. It's so cool that I was able to kind of get rid of something that had been nagging at me for a long time. Just really thought it was becoming an eyesore, the old rhino cage, and the wood was getting dilapidated. Now you can kind of wander right around the driveway, walk right up, and see these beautiful cherry heads as you walk into the iguana enclosure. Let's go see Petro and Petra. It's so awesome, people. Very, very cool. Let's get over here. There's Guapo. He's enjoying the late afternoon sun. What's up, buddy? Oh no, yeah, that's Guapo. And Lola's up where Guapo normally is. I'm getting confused. Hi, Lola. How you doing? All right. Let's go over here. See these characters. Some of the pine needles made it through the roof as I was raking, which is fine. We're going to have a delivery of reptibark that I'm going to spread throughout here. But look at her. She's just enjoying herself, checking things out. That's what they do when they go into a new home. She's going to kind of check out everything and see how suitable it is for her when she lays eggs, which will be coming up in July. So she will be laying eggs. I'm very happy about that. And I'm going to decorate more as the weeks go on, and as I have time, I'll add to this enclosure and make it more enriching and more interesting for these guys. But overall, very happy. We've increased their floor space, their area. Look at him. Hey, buddy. He's so relaxed. Look at this. He's going to close his little eye, isn't he? Hi, buddy. Oh, yes, that feels good. Oh, yes, that feels so good. Good boy. He's just let that sun. I can feel it on him. It just feels so good and warm. So he's warming up nicely. And here's my lady licking me. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you going to have a nibble? You going to have a nibble? That's my boot, sweetie pie. That's a boot. That's not... No, that's a boot, really. That's not for eating. It's something about these Wolverine boots, man. I don't know why they enjoy them so much, but yeah, she's nibbling at me. Well, what are you going to do? Yes. Hi, buddy. You have awakened. You have awakened. Yep, little sneeze. I think I need a rest. I got to clean up before I start working on bike stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching me toil on the farm. This is just a fun part of being the carekeeper of all this. Hey, get out of here, you loony. That's my foot. Get out of here. I don't want to get a shinner from her, that's for sure. Not before a big race. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I hope you enjoyed the content, seeing what I'm up to here at the camp. It's always a lot of fun to share with you guys. It's always a lot of fun to improve the lives of my animals, most importantly. So I hope I gave you guys some ideas, and hey, there you go. I'll be talking to you all real soon. Don't forget to head on over to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan to help us continue to spread the good word and give a good information about the animals we love. All right, everyone, see you soon.